Hello everyone, my name is Donna Bray, and I just thought that maybe I would share just something very quickly with you. And there's a lot of emotions running very high right now, and there's a lot of tension about the Super Bowl and this and that and the different ads that should or shouldn't be run. But that's not where I want to go tonight. I want to go someplace else. I want to bring a little bit of a different perspective on it. When I came to the Lord at 28, I did things that I was very, very ashamed of when I realized how that looked in the eyes of the Lord. And I think we can all say we've all done things that we shouldn't have done. And we've all made bad choices at different times in life and for different reasons. And sometimes we make the worst choices when we're younger. And that is the most wonderful thing about the Lord. We can make bad choices, but if we come to Him and we acknowledge that we have made a bad choice, there is forgiveness. And God can make us whiter than snow. He made me whiter than snow. I've been married 35 years. Bill is my third husband. That's all I need to say so that you know where I'm coming from. But when God said, I will make you whiter than snow, Donna, you will be a virgin again. And when Bill and I got married, it was like I had never, ever been married before. I was totally transformed, totally a new person, and ever so grateful to the Lord for just the feeling and the understanding of knowing what forgiveness is really all about. And I think of Moses. Moses murdered someone. And yet look what God did with Moses' life. Moses made him a leader of his people. And he used Moses to deliver them. And if you don't know the story about Moses or not too familiar, you know basically that Moses was a leader and he was a godly man and he loved God and he served God and he was God's servant. And then I go over to the New Testament and I look at the Apostle Paul. And I look at how many times the Apostle Paul persecuted the Christians in the church. And the Lord said to him one day, He said, Paul, why do you persecute me? And what he meant was, because you are persecuting my people, you are persecuting me. And he brought such light and revelation to the Apostle Paul and made a great man out of the Apostle Paul. And he was a murderer. And we could go on. King David was an adulterer. I was an adulteress. I mean, what? Sin is sin. So the only reason I wanted to touch base with you was to say, it doesn't matter the sins that you have made. You can be forgiven, and you can be made whole, and you can have peace in your life. And the most wonderful thing is that you will no longer be tormented by guilt or the paralyzing grip of fear upon your life for things that you did, that you made wrong choices, probably out of just sheer ignorance. And if it was out of sheer rebellion, there's forgiveness for that too because of the prodigal son. So just know that God is the one to make us all whole and to redeem our lives and give us life, everlasting life. So I just wanted to say, in light of all of what is going on with the Super Bowl this weekend, that if you have come to that place in your life where you realized, yes, I made a mistake, there is somewhere you can go. You don't have to go to the TV. You don't have to go to a book. You don't have to go to a therapist. You don't have to go for counseling. There's one book that you need to go to, and that's the only book that the Lord gave us, and you will find healing and rest for your soul.